Well, I don't know. We might have to try to run by it. I don't know what we're gonna do here, honestly. Probably still out there. No, the beat. Hear the beat? It's gone. So I think that the beat is the sound you hear when you're near it. So I don't hear it anymore, so I think it went away. I think all we had to do was hide. Okay. I think we're good, right? CM Fool, to be $4.20, says the last box is to the left of the second enemy after the third jump in Crash Bandicoot. Well, don't want you to miss it. Thanks a lot. Very pertinent timing there, CM Fool. Appreciate that. So, by the way, we're up to $44 a tip so far today, guys. Thank you for the support. Remember, 50 bucks, got our glasses. And, of course, we hit the goal. It's vest time. All right? So, he's gone. Yeah, he walked away. I was correct. It's going slower now. But I guess I got to probably go to the other side and make that one also slow down, right? Because it's still going too fast for me to walk through. Dead end? Yep. Wait. Yes. What do we got here? What is that? The pipe seems to be loose. Okay. Use this? Cannot use it. Well, you can't use a crank. What are we gonna do? No. I mean, you look something to throw at it, a brick or, oh god, here we go again with that. I need a brick or something to break this pipe off. Oh wait, look. Cool. I picked up a pipe, so maybe I can wedge the pipe into the thing that's moving, and that'll jam it up. Maybe. Yeah, look. Nice. Okay. So we solved that sewer puzzle. That's cool. Now what do we got? Alexander's the richest dude ever. That he can build the world's most elaborate sewer system. It's impossible to get through. One of the barred gates appears to be weaker than the rest. No. So this is the weaker barred gate. You can see because the bars are like chopped. Maybe I gotta go in this room and find a way to open the gate. Alright, the sun. Yeah, the sun must have gone. I'll turn the flashlight back on now. There you go. Okay. Whoa. What was that? Oh. The red mold is everywhere here, and there's bodies. Look at that. You.
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
With you? This is weird. So here's what I was going to hypothesize. I forgot to talk about this earlier on the stream. That's a severed arm. I think the shadow is this mold. I think that this mold is big. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? I think this mold makes you fucking hallucinate and see shit. Now, I'm not saying these mutated monsters don't exist. Perhaps those mutated monsters are what happened to people down here with extended exposure to the mold, right? But I think this mold actually he got infected with this mold when he went into the tomb, and now he's nuts because it's like lodged in his fucking brain or something, right? It's making him see and feel shit that's not there. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, yes, the sewer is definitely infested with... Oh. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm gonna die. Is he leaving? I think he's leaving. I don't hear him anymore. He busted the door open and he turned around. Yeah. By the way, CM Full tipped me another $1.30. He says, you'd use the pipe to jam the turbine. Gee, thanks. Thanks for the tip. Anyway, my theory is this. When you got sucked into the tomb with the orb or whatever, basically you got infested with this crazy mold and it makes you go nuts. And the shadow, it doesn't exist, but basically like this mold makes you see things and do things. You know what I mean? Like you lose your mind because of this mold. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I think he's leaving. Come on. I hope he's leaving. I might just have to run by him like I did before. But what I think it is, Alexander, is doing all kinds of crazy experiments and shit with magic and this mold and all kinds of fucked up stuff in this castle. So I think some of these things are real that you're seeing, and some are not. Like, I don't think the invisible creatures exist. I think the invisible creatures are a figment of your imagination. But perhaps when you get completely infested with this mold, you actually, like, turn into a monster. Like, you turn into these freaks, right? So these are guys that have just been left down here in the sewer for a long time, and they turned into these monsters, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, though. Alright, I think he's gone. I don't hear it anymore. I think he left. Patience. There we go. Patience is key. That didn't sound good. Well, he's back. You can hear him. He's around here somewhere. Oh, fucking shit. I gotta find a way to get past him. I think this loops. So if he goes one way, maybe I can go the other way. Is there a way to lure him one direction or the other? There he is. How do I get past him? He's just standing there doing nothing. How the fuck do I get past him? Because that's where I gotta go, right? What do I do? I throw something at him or something? There's like nothing in here, right? Here, can I pick this rock up with him in the head? No. I'm sure you can't attack him. The whole point of the game is that you can't attack any enemies, right? There's like nothing to throw. Maybe I just gotta book it. Try to run right past him. What do you think? I don't know what else to do. I don't really see anything else to do. What I hope is that there's good checkpoints, so if I get killed here, I'm okay. See him full to me another $1.30. He says, look out for a monster at the bottom of the stairs, or you'll have to hide. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I guess I just gotta run, right? Okay. Ready? Fuck. Oh god, what was that? I made it. Okay, I made it. I just had to run right by him. I definitely feel these creatures are real, obviously. These things that are chasing you down here. I think these are previous people who he was experimenting on. And they, you know, went nuts and turned into these fucking creatures, right? They got infected. They got infected with this mold, I think is what it is. Jack Spartacus says that would be really fucked up because he got infected with mold once and got really sick. Okay, his hit went through my body. He tried to hit me and it missed. Okay, well here we are. We're in a new area now. I have no idea where I am now. It won't budge. Dark ass room. Where are we? I have no clue where we are. Ooh! That's a dead end, so we know this room is a waste of time. Here, since I know it's a waste of time, I'm just gonna close the fucking door. There, now I won't have to go in there again. Aha! Another tinderbox. That's the door that won't open. What about this one? Another dead end? No. Oh, a lever. What is this? Oh, now I don't need the oil. I don't need it, see? I'm not gonna waste it yet. I'm not gonna do it yet. Okay, here's a log. Let's see what it says.
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me.
Huh.
Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another.
Wow.
Killing the man would provide us precious time.
Wow.
What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
So he had to kill a guy. He was told he was a killer, but he had to murder some guy. It is not working. Something must be wrong with the machinery. Same thing. There's a crank I can use at some point. 2 levers on the top floor are not working. It's probably some problem with the machinery. So I gotta go fix the machinery. You know what they should call this game? They should call Amnesia the fucking the handyman, or Amnesia the house maintenance dude. Because all you're doing is going through the fucking mansion fixing the guy's stuff for him. I'm gonna have a hefty bill for Alexander at the end of this game. A big detailed invoice of all the shit that I fixed for him in his castle. Whoa. Whoa! So I'm gonna guess there's machinery down here we need to fix. More puzzles, right? Anything in this room? Use the tinderbox. Take a tinderbox. Maybe if I light all these, then this whole area will be illuminated and be like a safe spot. I don't know. Here we go. Good, I used a bunch. Let me grab some more. I don't really see anything else down here. Yeah, see, the whole thing's illuminated now, so that was good. But now what's through here? I don't know. Oh, shit.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander?
Yes.
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Who's that talking? With that accent? Huh. I don't know. This is a dead end. Can't open this. The laboratory. Shovel? Where are we? Oh god, this is a whole new area. Candles and stuff down there. Oh man! That guy got tortured to death. Some oil, that's good. Right? Yeah, torture chamber. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Is he still alive? What the fuck?
Pull the switch.
Help me pull the switch. What the hell? This will probably kill him, right?
Help me.
Oh god, what? I got impaled by this. Fuck. Alright, at least I'm okay.
Pull the switch.
He wants me to kill him. What if I don't? This scene is cruel if I don't. Maybe I have to advance the plot, I don't know. Excuse me. Cannot be opened from here. Same thing. There's gotta be another way to open these doors. What the hell? The fuck was that? I don't know, let's get my sanity back up. A cacophony of screams. An empty cell. Not finding anything in here. I'm using my oil too, which sucks. That's where I came from. You can go up. There's an upstairs. And there's another door to go through. Nothing in any of these cells. It's a waste of time. Yeah, what a waste. Oh, wait. Okay, there's one tinderbox. There's one item in all of them. The chancel? Okay, let's go upstairs first. Whoa. The fuck? Was that supposed to be scary? It was just like, someone farted. Another gaseous cloud. It doesn't necessarily mean something scary. Whoa.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. The taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent.
Huh.
They will be back. Oh, they will be back.
Anyone have any idea what the fuck's going on? What's this? I'm meat. What? A slab of fresh meat. How could there be fresh meat in here? A slab of delicious meat to slow cook barbecue later. Oh, good. Alright, now I guess we go in here. The chancel. Slab of fresh meat. Sounds good. So I guess what he's saying is he's been like here before or something? I don't know, this is weird. Redo Jim Cheers says, am I getting a little creeped out? I mean, the game's trying to show you disturbing images like tons of dead bodies at the morgue and a guy who's alive, who obviously is near death, asking to die. They're trying to fuck you up in the head, psychologically. Whoa, now we got green flame. What the fuck is going on? Oh no! There he is. It won't budge. He's over there. What is this supposed to be? How the fuck did Alexander make all this?
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
Look.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Whoa, so you saw there's something glowing down there, right? There he is. Ah, we're gonna have another cog puzzle? No, these are all busted.
12th of August,
Okay.
1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of
Degenerates.
them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation.
So,
I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
so what it sounds to me like is he at first. Oh, I got a bucket of tar. I'm getting all these items now, right? I got a crank, a bucket of tar, and a fresh slab of meat. Okay, but anyway, it sounds to me like he's now starting, as he reads all these logs, he's remembering he did a lot of fucked up stuff with Alexander when he first got here, right? He was like really skeptical to believe Alexander or do anything he told him. But next thing you know, now he's murdering a man because he's told that he's a criminal or a murderer himself. He's torturing prisoners, and now he's even talking down to them. Oh, what reprobates? How could they not want to be civilized? And let me torture them now. So he basically did a ton of fucked up shit. And maybe he drank the amnesia drink to make himself forget, so he'll just go through with what he needs to do and not have to constantly be mind-fucked of all the horrible things he did. Maybe he got to the point where he was going nuts because he'd done so much fucked up stuff, and so he needed to forget it all to even do anything sanely, right? I don't know. Interesting. Anyway, shout out to No Couture who tipped me $20. Thank you very much, No Couture. I appreciate that very much. And let's get that up. Now we're up $66 in tips, which means it is Gunner Glasses time, guys. Thank you very much for that. Ninstar Rune also cheered. He said, lean in manual banishment ritual. Yeah, this is definitely a weird-ass plot. I don't know where it's going. The thing is, we don't know what Alexander's after. Like, what is he trying to do with this orb and everything? We don't actually know what's going on, right? Let's put that in there. We don't actually know what's happening with Alexander's intentions. He claims he's trying to get rid of the shadow, but in reality, is he really trying to do that? Or is he trying to harness the power of an orb? Like, what's he doing? We don't know. Darn. I need to get in there, but it won't budge. I don't know. No, it's no use. It's in good shape. I'm pretty sure sticky tar isn't going to do anything here, right? Alright, well, we got items. We can't do anything with them yet. I guess we got to go back and continue on in this area, avoiding that dude that's wandering out there. Okay. He's gone. Alright, maybe we could go straight across then. See what's on the other side. Okay. Okay, look at this. Let's see what we got. The Shattered Orb. Excuse me. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb, first found by Agrippa. So Agrippa had found an orb. I depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners. Does that mean that he's running out of prisoners? I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight, and the orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I tried everything, but I have yet to mend a thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I'll have to find another. There's still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for another purpose. Centuries have passed in vain. I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? So, this all but confirms Alexander is several hundred years old. We don't know how he kept himself alive, except maybe using the power of the orb. He tried to do what he's calling the final ritual, which we don't know what that is, before everything was ready, because he was running out of prisoners to experiment on, and the orb broke. Now we also got a twist in the plot. Alexander is trying to find his love again. What does that mean? Right? I don't know. This is interesting. Definitely an interesting plot. A lot of twists and turns in the story. Nice outfit. What do we have? What is this now? I have no idea. Anything over here? Some figurines. There you go. I don't know what that was. Anyway. Oh shit. Whoa, what is this room now? Some kind of an altar. That's exactly what this is. It's some kind of an altar. Have some fresh meat. No, the altar didn't want the meat, right? You think the channel might be getting view botted? Well, if it is, it is. I'm not paying any attention. I never look at viewers on my channel. I just play games and enjoy, so... I mean, obviously, that's not my intention, nor do I want that to happen, but I can't stop it either, so... Oh, well. I don't know how many people are watching. Anyway, so, we found an altar, but I don't know what to do at it. We found this thing, and I don't know what it is. I put an action figure on it. And, what's this? A rug. A cheap rug. Here. Here's what I think of your taste. Into the abyss with you. That's my favorite rug, you fucker. Alright. Oh, I've got 10,000 viewers? Oh, that's exciting. 10,000 viewers, folks. Very nice. Anyway, let's continue. So we did both sides of this. Uh-oh. Okay, nothing. Just super cool air. We gotta go further in, right? Which way, though? Is it this way or that way? I think this is the way we came, so we gotta go this way. Yep. What do we got over here? Drew Peacock says, I think I should dress up as Wolverine for Halloween. I have the chiseled jaw and hairline.
Find a way.
There you go. Or hair of the man. What the fuck is that? What the hell? The pedestal is a smooth hemispherical depression at the top. Oh my god, what is going on here? The pedestal in the chancel has a depression in it that could fit an orb. Okay. I don't think it would be a good idea to try to walk across this. I think I'd probably die. A mystic barrier blocks a passage in the chancel. Okay. I gotta find an orb somewhere to put into this thing. Nothing here, right? It's a dead end. There's got to be an orb somewhere to place in there, but I haven't seen an orb, right? The fuck is that? Bat? Batman. I should dress up as Arnold from Terminator, because I got the muscles for it. Okay. Airman teases, why don't I sell vests on the website and make thousands?
Is this still time for the missing 10? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me.
What?
How dare you?
You heard what Alexander said? You sent me a letter asking for help? According to Alexander's recollection, that is not what happened. He said that Alexander sent him a letter. Daniel said Alexander had propositioned him to help. And that's why he showed up, right? Huh. Well, I don't know what to do here. I gotta find an orb somewhere. I have no clue where it would be. I guess I could try the side rooms again. No orb in here, right? There's nothing on this altar. It's empty. Huh. Okay. Would I ever consider doing a cooking stream? Probably not. And I'm not good at cooking. If I were good at cooking, maybe, but I'm not good at cooking at all. Terrible. I burned the toast. I don't know, go back over here. If not, I guess we gotta backtrack all the way. I don't have an orb. I can't have an orb to continue on. Shit in there, but I can't get in. I don't know what to do now. I'm kind of stuck, right? William B1 says that Daniel sent out a lot of letters to a lot of people to try to get help, and Daniel was the only one who responded. Well, that's not what he said, though. Earlier in the plot, he said that it was actually Daniel who contacted... What's that? Because it was Daniel who contacted him. So they're kind of rewriting the story as we go along here, right? Alright, I am, confused. I don't know where to go. So far, we're in a dead end here in the chancel. Neither way has anything in it, and down there you need an orb, and I don't have an orb. What we found was sticky tar. So maybe I can find pieces of an orb and put an orb together with the sticky tar. But I don't know, and this door won't open. Yeah. So we can't go in there. So I guess we're done. I guess we gotta go back. I don't know. Back to the... It's called the Nave. We didn't even know what this was called back when we were there. The Nave. I don't know. Moronic Frog says Daniel contacted Alexander. Alexander was already doing shit with his own orb till he broke it. Alexander is helping Daniel just so he can use Daniel's orb. What is that? Oh.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Huh. Okay. Pretty creepy. Alexander basically taught him how to be a good torturer, right? Pretty fucked up. Alright, so but we did everything here. We got the meat. This whole area we already searched. And there was no orb. These doors are still locked. Pull the switch? Wait, what? Next to... Oh, it's this guy.
Who's the switch
Oh, impaled again.
next to me? Please.
I don't know what else to do. Maybe I have to do this. Maybe I have to kill the guy to advance the plot. Ninstar Rune Chitty says, do you miss gamer culture where gamers were primarily men and it wasn't mainstream? Going back to look at old gaming magazines full of pictures of cleavage and locker room jokes, now everything is sanitized. No, I'm not really, you know, I never really cared about cleavage and locker room jokes. But it's funny, like the 1990s gaming was definitely very different from gaming today, that's for sure. The only thing I can think of is to kill this guy. I don't know what else to do, right? Look, this is all where we came from. The laboratory is blocked. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. I guess we gotta kill him. I don't know what else to do, right? Oh, really? Moronic Frog says there's a few different endings involving the guy tied up here and what you do with him. Then someone said if you pull the switch, he won't die. It's a trick. Oh my god. Hey, I have a shovel. Get out.
Next to me.
It seems like there's nothing else I can do. I have to pull the switch, right? There's nothing else I can do. I can't get through these doors. I don't have the orb to go to the next area, so I guess I have to do it.
Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be?
Wait, who?
Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den?
That's Agrippa?
Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel?
What the fuck?
You want to stop Alexander?
Huh?
Oh my. So Babylon shall fall, you say.
This thing is talking.
You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. He has one. That's not very promising at all.
Huh.
The second is basically impenetrable, but guess why more? It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my orb, a long time
Now he must
ago.
have your orb. He stole it from you.
Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken orb and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak madness, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them.
6
Look
of
around
them.
the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
The choir and the transept and Agrippa. We thought Agrippa was gone. He's not. An orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. The shadow pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms. But I've already been to the torture rooms and there were no scattered pieces.
Daniel, I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you?
What?
I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Rein, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk of mine.
What? I'm so confused.
What lever? Oh, that lever. So many Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
I don't even know what's going on. What's he talking about?
Who, me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa.
Ah.
Was once quite important. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
So he's in here, but he talks through
Alexander is
this?
quite
What?
impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Uh-huh. He's giving us a lot of elaboration on the story.
By me?
Ah.
I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Weyer. You never heard of Johann Weyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it
Okay.
the world who has forgotten him?
What is going on? If we just stay here, we'll probably hear the whole plot.
Weyer was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong? I found a Mithraeum once, one which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraism? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans, watching the sky slowly turn.
What?
But the followers do have one thing to have a real sense of connection to creation. The orbs.
I'm confused. I don't know what's going on right now. Right?
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
It's so weird. You're just still gabbing. Any more? Or are we done now?
I was a
Whoa.
brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But unlike every other finder since the fall of the Mithraeum faith, he was able to unshackle the harm you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself.
Sure. Sure he was.
Me, powerful. Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
What's so weird is that he's talking out of here, but he said that he's in this husk guy here, right? Weird.
My pupil, Johann Weyer, said he'd found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret it.
Okay. It's still going. Is there more? I could sit here for like a half an hour and listen to this. Trying to figure the story out.
I've always hoped Weyer would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage, hoping Weyer will reveal himself.
So Wire is someone out there who also has a bunch of orbs, right? Only it doesn't sound like he's doing bad things like Alexander is.
You're a good boy, Daniel, and I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
So he's basically telling you to get out of here now. Okay, so that's the end of the elaboration. I'll stand here for one more minute and see what happens. But I don't think he's going to talk anymore. I think it's the end of it. Right? So this is a grip. Ow.
No time.
Okay.
For sitting around.
So that's Agrippa, and then somehow he talks out of this thing. Don't ask me how. Now he said I should be able to find orb pieces in other rooms. He also mentioned a switch. He said you can find mechanical pieces to a switch somewhere, but I don't see a switch anywhere. Right? Like, I don't see an actual switch sitting around to flip, so I don't know what he's talking about. I guess we gotta go back to the cells. What's weird is I already cleared out the cells. Right? I already cleared out the cells so there was no ore pieces in them. See? But does this mean that now maybe there are? No. I'm very confused. All I found was a piece of meat in here. How confused am I after Agrippa's dialogue? Pretty confused. He dropped so many plot points on you at once. It's quite hard to really keep track of them, I'm not gonna lie. So there's a guy named John Wire who went all around the world collecting these power orbs. And Alexander really wanted him. Couldn't get him, so instead he got his you know, what's that? An apple? Went and got his teacher, who's this Agrippa guy, right? I'm not seeing anything. I don't know. Yeah, there's no orb pieces in these. He said they would be, but there's no orb pieces in any of these cells. And I'm wasting my lantern oil. Yeah, he lied. There's nothing here. I don't know. Color me confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, by the way, I totally missed a $1 tip from Texas Gaming. He said, help the dying man. It'll help you get the good ending of the game. There's a total of 3 endings. Be sure to read notes on how to help him make a tonic and get very cryptic here at the end. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. I haven't found any notes about making a tonic yet. We haven't stumbled upon that yet. Okay. Alright, Sneakfish Gaming, don't worry. Just chill out or enjoy the stream. Don't worry about that, man. Okay. Alright, so nothing here. Hello, Adam Outlaw. How are you today, Adam Outlaw? Good to see you. And this brings me back to the chancel. I don't know. I've searched all this area, right? And there's nothing here. I guess I gotta go back to the chancel now that I've talked to Agrippa? I don't know. There's no pieces of orb anywhere that I can find. Hello, Wooback Baby. How are you? By the way, we're 2/3 of the way to the tip skull today, guys. Thank you for the support. Please consider tipping if you can. Not mandatory, but much appreciated if you guys can contribute today. Thank you. So we're back here, and damned if I know what to do, right? My ingredients include a bucket of tar, which I think I'm going to stick the orb pieces together with. A wooden crank for a machine, but I don't know what machine. I haven't seen a machine that needs a crank. A slab of fresh meat. An empty glass jar, and a hammer and a chipper. Right? Afternoon, John Kwan. How are you? I don't know. I guess I'll walk around here again. Wait a minute. Did someone close the door? It looks like the door was closed because remember there's electricity over there, and now I don't see it. Who closed the goddamn door? Right? Have I watched Happy Tree Friends? A long time ago. Like a million years ago when they were new, I saw some Happy Tree Friends episodes. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I certainly don't see anything that could be construed as pieces of an orb. This door down here does not open. Even when I use my items, right? I don't know. It seems like without the orb, you can't do anything here. Right? Without the orb, you can't proceed. I'll just double check over here. I'll double check everything, but... Texas Gaming took me $1, said there's actually a table in the room with Agrippa, and you need to do something in there in order to proceed with the plot. Well, I didn't see any table at all, which is frustrating that the game is this cryptic, but I knew the game was cryptic. Oh, by the way, someone moved my action figure back. How could they do that? Still nothing on this altar that I can do, so there's nothing there. I'm just going to go back to the room with the electricity, check it out, and if not, I'm going to go back like Texas Gaming is saying and see if I can figure something out in the Agrippa room, because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. This is very confusing. Yeah, nothing's changed. Alright. We'll go back. Very confusing. Thank you, Texas Gaming, for that dollar tip. We're now up to $68 in tips. Oops. Screwed that up. There we go. I just don't know what's happening anymore. Dude, I don't remember. Blues, who's your favorite character of Happy Tree Friends? I don't remember. I haven't watched it since it was new, which was like the mid-2000s. Do you really think I remember a Flash fucking series that I probably watched on Newgrounds.com like 15 plus years ago? Of course I don't. Of course I don't remember. Don Anonymous, you got it wrong. He said it's today's Tear Down a Columbus Statue Day in America. No, today is Indigenous Peoples Day. You got it completely wrong. Alright? It's not about negative it's destruction. It's about positive. Building up and celebrating. Alright? Of course I use Newgrounds. Everyone used Newgrounds back in the day. Newgrounds was like the place for memes and everything, you know? Keep in mind, there was no...
Dad, good to see you. You're a good boy, Dad.
Here we go again.
And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
This, maybe?
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around. You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have
There's nothing in here.
important things to take care of.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I see nothing. If you look over here... 2 levers on the top floor don't work. It's probably some problem with the machinery. That was way further up, if you remember. A heavy door's blocking the path. Pedestal in the chancel needs to fit an orb. A mystic barrier blocks the passage in the chancel. An orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. Agrippa, a dying man, seeks a note written by a man named Johann Weyer. Wait a minute. Look at this. What the hell is this?
No time for sitting around.
Oh?
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Maybe I gotta stack boxes or some shit so I can see what's up there? Dude, this is ridiculous. This is like super duper cryptic.
No time for sitting around. You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Super duper cryptic. What the fuck is up there?
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around. You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company.
Fuck.
But I believe you have more important things to take care of. You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Wait. Look at that.
You're a good boy, Daniel.
So what did that do?
And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Wait a minute. Maybe now I can flip the switches way further back, remember? Yeah, now I got the gears working. Maybe now I go all the way back to those switches and I flip them.
No time for sitting around.
Alright, let's go back. So CM Fool tipped me $1.30. Says, you passed it 6 minutes ago. Thank you, CM Fool. I did, because I had to go back to do it. And Retro Jim Chaser, what's your favorite episode of AVGN? Honestly, I think it was either Spider-Man, because that's the one where they sing the fucking funny ass Spider-Man song, or the Christmas episode. They actually did a special Christmas episode where at the time when ScrewAttack.com was together and didn't like have a big falling out and everything, all the members, like the major people in ScrewAttack.com, showed up as cameos in the episode, which was kind of funny. That's the dead end. That's why I closed the door. That door won't budge. This is the room that I think has the switches. Yes. Okay. Yup. That probably opened the 2 doors downstairs, I bet. Nice. So I filled my oil. This is good. So we got progress now. So thank you to Texas Gaming, dude. I never would have seen that door above the table. I never would have found that. I don't know why that's like that, why it's so cryptic. You're supposed to know there's a fucking ceiling panel to remove above a table that you randomly jump on, right?
You have gone too far.
Oh shit.
I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Sounds like our buddy Alexander's pissy about what we're doing, huh? So y'all like the classic AVGNs. I haven't seen an episode.
You got the doors open?
Yeah.
Good going. I knew you could do it.
I haven't seen an episode of AVGN in like 10 years. No lie. I haven't watched it in that long. Alright, so there's 2 ways to go. I don't know which is the, I think you gotta do both, probably.
What happened to her?
The transept? Oh boy. He said orb pieces are in these areas, right? Really? AVGN learned how to play guitar during COVID. He plays a mean Witchfinder general. What the fuck is this? Whoa.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand?
So Daniel was being tortured.
Kill me!
This one, prepare him.
Right? Unless that was his prisoner talking. It sounds like Daniel, though. That sounds like Daniel talking, not a prisoner. We got a winding staircase that goes up. We got doors around the edges. Whoa. Look at this friggin' room. Yeah. What am I doing here? Why is it like this? Why is it all fucked up? Ah! Got a piece of orb. I have no idea what's going on behind me. I think what it is you're reliving what would have happened. There would have been a body here, and you would have, like, tortured the person by ripping them apart, see? Yeah, see? They're weighed down, and their body would have been torn apart, and this is probably what you did. You tortured people in here, right? Alright, that's one piece of orb down. Okay. Huh. The fuck? Oh god! Saw them in half. Right through their crotch. Delightful. So he has memories of sawing people in half at the crotch. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in his hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Oh! The grate covers a drainage pipe. The blood cannot be reached. Find a way to lower the vessel to collect the blood. What? Find something that will lower the glass jar into the blood in the transit torture room. Oh my god. Ninstar Rune Charity says every episode of AVGM from Friday the 13th to Batman Part 2 is pure gold, and I will die on this hill. I love the old AVGN stuff. It really is super good. I agree with you. Ninstar Rune Charity says if we hit a subscriber goal, can we do an AVGM marathon viewing together? No. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I don't have anything that I can attach to this. I need to find like a rope or something, right? Let's bring my sanity back? No. For some reason, this room fucks with my sanity. And I can't get it back, see? So I don't know what to do. I gotta find something to attach to the freaking, the rope? No. Oh, wait, what's that? That's an orb piece. Alright, so I gotta find something to attach to the bottle. Right? What if I stand here? Come on. My sanity will not come back. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't know what to do. My sanity is not coming back at all. Look. Oh, let's see here. Lumatic Hound Cheers says, happy Columbus Day. Good luck with the playthrough. Thank you. Spartan King Cheers says, what's going on for the Halloween event again? It's going to be a marathon of games. People are currently nominating the games that will be in that marathon. But they're not, nominations are not closed yet. People are still nominating. I have to go through that list. I'll also be dressing up in costume for the Halloween event. So, yeah, it's basically a gaming marathon with me in costume. That's what's going to happen for the Halloween event. Okay? Okay, now. I don't know what to do. I can't seem to get my sanity back. Without my sanity, I can't see anything, right? I need to find something to attach to the bottle. Oh shit. Now what? Huh.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this? Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen? That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Ugh. This is like something you would impale someone on, right? Yup, it certainly looks like that.
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
I got the orb piece. Wait. Oh, it fixed. I got the orb piece, and now I'm okay. The arsonist kept trying as he was slowly lowered on the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die. The torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. The fuck does that even mean? Make him forget what? I don't know, but the sanity fixed itself. A more appropriate workspace is needed before the tar can be applied. So I have to find a workspace to connect these pieces of orb. The 3 pieces. Okay. Any other items? Remember, I'm looking for a way to lower the jar and get blood, but I don't know how. I don't seem to have found any items that I can use to lower the glass jar into the freaking blood area. Okay? Let's get back to the main room. There's one thing I have to check on. We're gonna go on break in just a minute, but there's one thing I want to check on before we go on break. Ugh. What the fuck? That makes me a bit nervous. I think we need to go. We can go up here, right? I wonder if this goes anywhere. The hell? This is like a normal room. Look at this. So we leave the torture chambers to enter a normal room. How nice. Ah, look what I found. String. Yup. Now we can go get the blood. See that? Okay. Notes on torture. There's quite a few things to be said about torture. Let's read this. I figured the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. Let me make sure that my flashlight was still on. I can't even tell. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. It'll also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are therefore to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation isn't to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient. It'll trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage. It'll prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you're whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, and then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. The fuck is vitae? Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it's likely all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. So it sounds to me like he's torturing these people to do something with their blood. It makes their blood change somehow when you torture them. And the best way to do it is to make them forget with the amnesia drink and then do the torture again. So that's like, I guess the first genuine time that the torture happens is the most effective, is what they're saying. It's really fucked up, obviously. We're talking about fucking torturing people repeatedly for pure purposes. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or perhaps myself? I know what I've become. I am not blind. I'm a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There's little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time that will demand my head on a platter. So this guy lived at the time of Napoleon. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If it can't return home now, I shall perish. So that is Alexander, right? Talking about living in the time of Napoleon. That's pretty fucking crazy that whatever he's been doing torturing these people has allowed him to live this long, right? See, the way the game is done, I think it's done well because you don't have to see the torture. It's implied. You see pictures of the process on a wall, but you don't actually see the disgusting torture going on, and therefore, can you imagine if this game actually had the torture scenes? Like, imagine if Neil Druckmann made this game. Neil Druckmann would be sure to have the torture scenes fully in, with as much gore and fucking really disgusting stuff as possible, so that you just want to, like, you know, vomit everywhere, because that's the Druckster way. So, I'm actually glad they didn't go for that. I'm glad that they had it, you know, they're talking about what happened, but they're not actually showing you the disgusting process of what happened. That way, you know, you don't want to vomit everywhere. But of course, you know, the drugstore way, he would have fucking went full on, did whatever, right? Alright, so anyway, I think it's the other side. We can dump this vial into the blood and fill it with blood. I don't know why we're doing that. It's just something we can do, but I don't know what we're gonna use the blood for. The blood of a rapist, they said. Yes, the blood of the rapist. Here we go. Yeah, it's filled with blood. A glass jar of blood. I don't know what the point of the blood is. Yeah. So I guess we're done here. We've done everything to do in this area. Now remember, there's another door we've opened across the way. And that's probably going to have more orb pieces and puzzles in it that we can solve, right? And then after that, I guess we build the orb and then we can go into the chancel. But for now, I think we've completed everything here. Of course, I see Polish Frogs says, well, do you like torture scenes in Saw movies? Of course not. No one likes torture scenes in Saw movies, right? So, by the way, we're going to go on break in just a second. But while we go on break, I want to confirm something. Alright. So, hold on here. Let me actually get back to the Nave quickly. Hold on. Let's go back to the Nave. Wait, where are we? What is this? Where are we? I have no clue where we are. This is new. I don't know where the fuck we are. I'm confused as hell right now. I don't get it. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we're trying to bait something? Yeah, we're trying to bait something. What the hell is this gonna be? Oh, God. What is this gonna be? I have no idea. Something is pulling the rope. Yeah, I can see it. What is that? Okay. Remains. The bone is covered in mucus. So now we got a bone covered in mucus and a jar covered in blood. Can't add anything to the blood. The substance needs to be purified first. What the fuck is this game? So, by the way, where am I? Because I didn't see that door before. I completely missed it. Yeah.
All pieces used in the transept. Go to the choir and find the rest.
So now we gotta go to the choir, which is the other side, right? The remaining ore pieces can be found in the choir. Okay. Well, we're gonna try to figure this out. Holy shit.